Hi there! Animals and humans have always shared a unique bond. If you have pets, well, you would understand. There is something special about the way that pets bond with us, The story that I'm about to tell you is about a boy's compassion for a young fawn. Let's start with the story. It's called This is Jody's Fawn. So before I tell you the story, let me tell you about the writer. This story is written by Marjorie Kinnan Rawlings. Now, Marjorie Kinnan Rawlings was an American author who lived in the countryside of Florida. She wrote novels describing the rich and the natural settings of the countryside and the hard lives of those who were settled there. Her best-known work, The Yearling, was about a boy who adopts an orphan fawn, and it won a Pulitzer Prize for fiction in 1939. Rawlings was a pioneer environmentalist who reacted against the growing urbanization around her. Many of her works explored the importance of humans living in harmony with that of nature. The story that we shall be reading today is one of her stories which revolve again around the same theme. In this story, Jody's father has been bitten by a rattlesnake. He quickly kills a doe and uses its heart and liver to draw out the poison. Now Jody wonders what will happen to the little fawn left without a mother. So let's read the story piece by piece and discuss it in parts. This is Jody's Fawn by Marjorie Kinnan Rawlings. Jody allowed his thoughts to drift back to the fawn. He could not keep it out of his mind. He had held it in his dreams, in his arms. He slipped from the table and went to his father's bedside. Penny lay at rest. His eyes were open and clear, but the pupils were still dark and dilated. Jody said, "How are you feeling, Pa?" "Oh, just fine, son. Old Death has gone thieving elsewhere, but wasn't it a close shave?" "I agree." Penny said, "I'm proud of you, boy, the way you've kept your head and did what was needed." Pa, yes, son. Pa, do you recollect the doe and the fawn?" "I can never forget them. The poor doe saved me, that's certain." "Pa, the fawn may be out there yet. It might be hungry and very scared." "I suppose so." "Pa, I'm a big boy now and I don't need to drink milk. Why don't I go and see if I can find the fawn?" "And bring it here?" "And raise it." Penny lay quiet, staring at the ceiling. "Boy, you've got me hemmed in." "It won't take much to raise it, Pa. It'll soon start eating leaves and acorns." "You are smarter than boys of your age." "We took its mother and it wasn't to blame." "Surely it seems ungrateful to leave it to starve." "Son, I can't say no to you. I never thought I'd live to see another day." "Can I ride back with Millwheel and see if I can find it?" "Tell your ma I said you can go." He sidled back to the table and sat down. His mother was pouring coffee for everyone. He said, "Ma, Pa says I can go bring back the fawn." She held the coffee pot in mid-air. "What fawn?" "The fawn belonging to the doe we killed. We used the doe's liver to draw out the poison and save Pa." She gasped. "Well, for pity's sake, Pa says it would be ungrateful to leave it to starve." Doc Wilson said, "Ah, that's right, ma'am. Nothing in the world comes quite free. The boy's right and his daddy's right." Millwheel said, "He can ride back with me. I'll help him find it." She set down the pot helplessly. "Well, if you'll give it your milk, we've got nothing else to feed it." Millwheel said, "Now come on, boy. We've got to get riding." "How do you find that?" It was touching, wasn't it? The young boy seems really sad, and this part of the story, we can see that Jody's father, Penny Baxter, was bitten by a rattlesnake, and that's why he killed a doe and used its heart and liver to suck out the venom from his wound. But he had to kill an innocent doe just to save his father, and that's why Jody was unable to forget the incident. His mind kept revolving around what would happen to the little fawn that had lost its mother. His father, Penny, lay in bed recovering from the snake bite, and as Jody inquired after his health, Penny said that he had escaped a death narrowly. He was proud of his son for his help, but he also said that he owed his life to the doe who was killed in order for Penny to save himself. But as Jody was worried about the little fawn, he wanted to find it and bring it home. He knew that it must be hungry and very scared. He told his father that he's all grown up now and that he could take care of the fawn. Jody also said that the little fawn should not be punished for losing its mother and that it should be saved instead. Penny allowed the boy to save that little animal. He thought that it would be ungrateful to leave the fawn to starve. Jody went to tell his mother about bringing the fawn home. His mother, although apprehensive, gave in when Dr. Wilson supported Jody. That's when Jody decided to go to the forest with Millwheel in search of the fawn. Millwheel offered help to Jody to look for the fawn. We have another session to go and we're going to see if Jody is able to find the fawn. So stay tuned for the next session. Goodbye. Tutormate. For more amazing video lectures, download the free app on the Apple App Store or the Google Play Store.